y'all, so it's been a little minute and this is going to be a little different video, but still along the lines of the energy of this channel, the energy of me. If you don't know, I'm a tarot reader as well, and I do offer services of tarot readings, oracle messages, so on and so forth, but I am just a channel. I personally wanted to I wanted to update you guys on this channel and show you guys that I'm not disappearing. I was just living life. I was enjoying my birthday, but I also just feel very called to do this message. And as I was cleansing my cards and cleansing my space, my energy, I was getting downloads, I was getting messages. This is definitely a subset that I want to bring to this channel, because I do want everything to be encompassed of everything that I can do and my gifts and so on and so forth, as well as these conversations that I love to have with other people. And we'll have a video coming soon. That's not anything to do with this. So if this is not your steez, just wait for the next one, or just don't watch. It doesn't matter. But I do feel like whoever is reaching this message this is a timeless message. When you see this message, this will be very indicative to the clarity that you're seeking. I was already channeling whoever's about to receive this message is going to receive a lot of clarity. I did hear a door close, so closing the door to something finally being closed, maybe a chapter, a relationship, whatever the case may be. But we will get into it with my cards. I do want to get as detailed as possible, so just bear with me. And if this doesn't resonate for you, that's fine. You can move on to the next message that I may have in the future, or you can always save this for later, because this is a timeless message. So it may not resonate for you now, but it may resonate for you later, and you can always come back to this because it's timeless. This is for anyone at any point in time. So let's just breathe. If you hear any background noise, please ignore, because I am a mom, as you know, on this channel. So again, just bear with me. I'm just being as straightforward and as open as I can. I do want to start doing these as well, because it's been irking my soul at the fact that I'm not doing this. And I've just been trying to figure out how to do this in a way that works with my schedule, but also doesn't drain me. And I think what was happening prior, when I first started doing tarot readings and videos, was I was burning out very fast. I have a lot of energy and I can put a lot into this, but you do get burnt out. And then on top of the fact that I do have other obligations and responsibilities, it does get very tiring. This is why I'm not currently taking any clients in terms of tarot reading per se. I may still do readings on the side for friends or family, but in terms of open services, that's not available at this time. But I am trying to figure out a way to best do it, and do it in a way that fills my cup so that I can also give to you guys. And if you want to follow this channel, you can subscribe, because I will definitely have more videos on this channel. I am working on consistency, but I'm also balancing it with the fact that y'all gonna get it when y'all get it. It's just a balance here between me and you and our relationship here on this channel, and my relationship with this channel, and so on and so forth. So I don't want to hold you any longer. Thank you so much again for clicking this video. If you've been watching this far, it's because you do feel like this message may resonate, and I feel like it really will, because as I was saying, the clarity, the mental clarity that you're about to receive is going to be life-changing. The door is not only being closed, but it's being slammed shut, bolted, and you cannot turn back. Okay, so we're gonna get into this. Spirit, please give me a message for the collective, whoever needs to hear this very detailed, clarifying message. God, thank you so much. universe, help me to reach the people that need to hear this message at this time. Working with the universe. Yeah. I was getting there is a message here, right? And when I say a message, I mean you might actually get a phone call. You might get a letter in the mail. Someone might actually call you. I am getting with this phone call too, like they're more so in a space that they're calling to clarify things, what's going on with them for you, but also to express what's going on with them. They may feel isolated. They may feel abandoned. They may feel like they're being left behind. But the first card I got was co-create. And this is very straightforward message, because you also have orphaned, which is that abandonment energy I was getting, but you also have new life. And one thing I've noticed about these two cards, I never actually got these two cards together before, but it looks like it's the same like person and the same energy in the same space, but you see there's a clear difference in how the perspective is. And I think even if this is you, right? Maybe you feel like you're being abandoned or orphaned. Maybe you feel like you've been in the dark about things, but there is light coming to a situation. I think I am feeling, and I know that this has to definitely do with your relationship with the universe, with God, whoever, whatever it is that you do in terms of like your faith and your spirituality. You have to co-create with the universe and co-create with God, because there is a message. And this could be this video right now, right? Maybe I am the messenger. Maybe I'm the one calling or doing a call to action for you to speak to the universe, to speak to God, and to really establish what it is you want in your life, but also to work with this energy and work with these people. It could be a person, maybe somebody actually wants to work with you, but I think this is bigger than just like on a human level. Like this is beyond, like this is very spiritual. This is very eye-opening. This is transformational, right? And with this too, like I'm really looking at the animals here. Animals are being the cycle of life. So animals are being like indicative. Maybe there is a spirit animal that you can that you relate to, that you may have been seeing or maybe seeing in dreams. It could be a cheetah. It could be a tiger, since I almost said it. It could be an owl. But just the spiritual essence of these animals are very important. But also just like the cycle of life, like something being born and then it gets older and older, and then it, I don't believe anything really dies. It just transforms or just transmutes into different space, energy, whatever the case may be. But there is something in your life that does need to be transformed, or you are transforming into this new being, into this new life, into this new energy, right? So we're going to pull up, I have my energy cards. We'll see the energy surrounding this. I am getting to like this phone call that you're about to get. This phone call is about to be very life-changing. It's about to open up brand new doors. It's going to shut the ones that you've been kind of keeping open for a very, very long time. And I'm getting with this too, like this has to do with a lot of things in your life, but I am getting relationships. I am getting something about school. Maybe some of you may be focused on graduation, or there's some kind of ending here, but there's some kind of new transition in life, something that's just brand new, just out of this world, just something that You can imagine because you've imagined it this whole time. And maybe some of you don't even know that this is coming. You may still be in that space where you feel like, like God forgot about me, or I'm left behind. But you didn't know, or you didn't realize how much work was being put in on your end and on God's end, and how much you've manifested, basically. Yeah. You guys have not even realized the amount of manifestation that you have done. Anytime you have found yourself thinking, imagining, writing, something, I was getting clear quartz too. Like, clear quartz is definitely a crystal. If you don't have clear quartz, you should get it because it is going to bring a lot of mental clarity, a lot of helps with communication and writing, but it definitely focuses on the clarity part, right? Our throat chakras. But if you've been doing a lot of thinking, you finding yourself thinking out loud, something in terms of communicating, you thinking and you doing these things, you praying, you meditating, that's you talking with the universe. That's with you talking with God and manifesting the things that you think about. So be very mindful and careful of those things. Be very demure, but be very careful of these things, because the things that you think about are being manifested, are being created along with you. You do have a broken heart here, right? There's something here, like I said, where it feels abandoned, it feels hurt, it feels almost ripped apart, like something was torn apart from you, something was taken from you, right? I am getting this deceit card here. I need some more clarity on this deceit card, but again, I do believe that this is something to do with relationships, because you do have attachment here. Now this could also be an attachment to how we thought our lives were going to be, right? Maybe there was a particular aspect of your life, like maybe this does have to do with college or school, maybe a particular job that you had or wanted. This doesn't have to be a particular person. It could be someone or something that you're attached to, especially because you do have the World card here. This could just be the worldly things, social aspirations or social expectations that you realize are just not, it may not come into fruition the way that you thought it may be, right? There is something that when it comes to this new life where you might feel like you're being deceived, or something may not be what it looks like because of the fact that you've been hurt, you've been abandoned, or you felt abandoned, or you felt like, again, you were forgotten, people forgot about you, God forgot about you. God didn't forget about you, definitely. God is definitely co-creating with you. This can also be looked at another way in terms of this new life that you may have thought that you were going to get into. You may be protected from a very deceitful person. There was maybe a person that have tried to kind of give you fool's gold when it comes to this new life they're trying to present to you. But there could be some deception, but I need some more clarity on this card right here. Let's use my Edgar Allan Poe. Let me use my Edgar Allan Poe deck. I think that'd be good. I do believe, though, like, for majority of you, you are the one that is feeling like this new life or this phone call or something is being deceitful because of past hurts, past breakups, past trauma, and rightfully so. Like, whatever it is that you have been through, whatever breakup, I was gonna say recent breakup, whatever things that you have been through, like it did change you. It did color your perspective a little bit. And that's okay, because sometimes people try to shame you for the things that happened to you, or people try to shame you for being hurt about a situation. And it's okay to be hurt, because the hurt is not your fault. It's a matter of what are you doing with it, right? Matter of how are you going out of, I guess, to heal it. And it sucks that we have to heal things that we didn't do, but it is part of our responsibility to then heal ourselves, right? But this is why the universe wants to co-create with you. This is why the universe wants to help you, because you don't have to do it by yourself. And a lot of you may feel like you've been doing a lot of things by yourself. And you don't have to, not anymore. Some of you actually may ignore a phone call because you think that the person on the other line may be deceitful, may try to undermine you, may try to steal from you, right? Wow. Let me reshuffle these cards one more time. Yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune here. You have the Five of Swords. And I was going to say too, please be mindful. Some of you are the ones that are operating from this place of lack, from hurtful situations, hurtful words. And you may be in a space right now where you are speaking to people from that hurt, or speaking to people from that pain. You have the Page of Wands. Some brand new idea with the King of Pentacles. Okay. With the Wheel of Fortune here, though, I am getting, again, there's a shift in the mindset too. This is about your mindset as well. So this may, of course, this is also pertain to a new shift. Maybe a new maybe you were literally working, like you were working the night shift and now you're working the day shift. So now, maybe that changed your energy or changed your mind about something, or healed a lot of things. But I am getting a change in energy, a change in a new life, but also a change in your mental. You have to shift your perspective and look at things a lot differently when it comes to these things, because again, there may have been something that recently happened that may have hurt you, may have been in this energy of being deceitful, lying, theft. And it's crazy to say, but this still worked in your favor, because maybe the life you thought you were going to have with this person, or have with this job, or have in this house, or in this neighborhood, maybe you didn't realize what it is underneath. So you're being protected. But with the Wheel of Fortune, though, this is definitely giving a shift. Like, your life is being literally transformed, is being changed, is being moved around. There are pieces happening in the background that you don't see. And some of you may see that as like a deceptive thing. And that's maybe why you don't trust it. Maybe that's why you're ignoring the phone call. Someone's definitely calling you, by the way. And when someone calls you, whoever this person is, when they call you, please be mindful of your words, because you may be quick to shout at them, argue with them, again, express that from that pain and from that hurt. But it will be good for you to just kind of just listen to that perspective and try to see if you can listen to that perspective. Of course, if this is someone that is calling to disrespect you or hurt you, you don't take that, of course. But I am getting to, like, you're going to get something brand new from this. Whether this is a brand new perspective, brand new clarity, right? You're going to get something from this regardless, right? Especially with the Page of Wands here. Page of Wands tells me a brand new idea, something that you may put your passion into, something that you know, like a little spark to something that you want to start. And again, with this new life here, this is something that maybe you want to start this new life, and maybe you're just afraid to step into that because of the past and because you feel like there is deceptive energy here. I still need some more clarity on that, by the way. Let me see. Spirit, please clarify deceit. Please clarify the deceit card. I am getting like, I really want to take my time with this message too. I don't want to rush this. And maybe that's what it is for you too. Maybe this is something where you may see the good in it, but like you don't want to rush it. You don't want to push. You don't want to maneuver it in a way where it's too fast, because you don't want to change the energy. You don't want to shift it, or you don't want to, you know, you don't want to start a fire, basically. Yeah, with the Chariot. Okay. Yeah. There's some new opportunity happening for you. There's a new opportunity being presented to you. And how you're looking at it is in a way of like, this is not this, there might be some deception here. So you may actually choose to walk. I'm getting two different stories. One of you are going to choose to go towards it and accept it, but also hesitantly. But there's also energy of you walking away from something, or you walking away from something to choose something else, right? There is definitely something about a choice, about options here. And on top of the fact that there are multiple, that's what I'm getting. There are multiple options here that you can choose from. This could be people, but this could be a job, this could be anything. Whatever it is that you are able to choose from, it would be helpful for you to take your time and to think about it before you move into this new position, this new position, job, whatever. It would be mindful of you to not go towards it too fast. But once you do make that decision, it does seem pretty abundant with this Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles here. Like, I do feel like this is something that can bring you a lot of prosperity or push you forward into the direction that you want to go in. Because even with the Eight of Cups here, I'm getting walking, but not necessarily like walking away, because it's just like you're leaving something behind. But again, someone else may feel like you're leaving them behind, because you're literally choosing something better. You're choosing something else, right? Especially with this Ace of Pentacles here. You're choosing something that's much more prosperous, much more, in alignment with this new life that you're trying to create. And God is literally trying to show you the different options so that you can make the right decision for you, of course. Especially because there may be other options that may look good, right? There may be other things that may look like they might put you in alignment with that life that you want. But God is literally showing you fool's gold. I don't really know much about fool's gold, but something is telling me that when you melt real gold versus fool's gold disappears where real gold just is alchemized, or real gold is, you can shape it a different way, because gold doesn't necessarily melt in a way where it melts away. It melts in a way where you can shape it into other things. Especially, I just got that really crazy download, especially with this Ace of Pentacles here. This life, this opportunity, is it fool's gold or is it real gold? And you will know once you put the fire to it, once you put some energy into that fire, or put some fire to it to see if it's real. Some of you literally may need to check a dollar bill, a check the you know, what's the word, the legitimacy of something, and that may be it too, right? Because maybe there's a job opportunity, but it's not like a real job. They're just trying to get information from you, you know. Like, you need to check, just cover all your bases. But I am getting like, there is that one that is real, there is that person that is real, that is that opportunity that is real, and you just got to be a little more patient with it. And that's why you setting a little flame to it will help you to, it will help you see what was being, you know, it will put some light to the darkness, essentially. Some of you may be, I'm getting like, some of you may be worried when it comes to like love options. Maybe you do have a lot of suitors and you can't determine if this person is best for you, if this person's lying, not lying. You may have to be the one to set a little fire under their behind. That could be with questions, that could be with having deeper or uncomfortable conversations and seeing how they are, you know, being in certain scenarios where the real selves comes out, right? And this is why the patience and going at a good pace and taking your time is very helpful for you. I do want to see like, what more information can I get from this reading? What more information can I get? I am getting to like, once you light that spark, once you light that flame, whatever is not for you will easily shrivel up. Whatever that flame is, it could be a career path, it could be a relationship, it could be even just, again, changing your mindset, changing your perspective. But that literally is like, sets a spark that will cut all the ties. Again, slam the door, close the door, bolt the door shut to all these past things. Closing that chapter, whatever that darkness is, whatever that chapter was for you, it's getting closed out. It's being burnt up. I'm literally getting Usher, the Usher songs. Right back. No, that's You Got It Bad. It could be that song too. But Let It Burn, that's the song. Let It Burn. Literally, go listen to that song and go read those lyrics, because that is like indicative to what's going on with you right now. I'm also getting to, if you've lost anything in a fire, just know that something else is coming. Yeah. Okay. See, look. I also want to say, I'm sorry if you were in a house fire. I do want to say, I'm sorry. I was not the one a part of it, but I am getting, I'm sorry. Like, or maybe God wants to let you know, like, this didn't happen to work against you, right? But you also have healing. And this is exactly what it is. And the thing too with like fire in itself is a very healing energy. It does heal. But you also have music. And some of you, especially with this Five of Swords, and swords mean communication, a lot of you need to start I don't know, this reading is starting to feel like it's for me. But a lot of you need to, whatever pain you've been through, whatever it is that you experience, whatever it is that you have to say, whatever it is that you have to say, put it in your music, put it in your songs, poetry. Again, music, it could be just very significant as well. Even if you're not a musician, music in itself, listening to certain lyrics can be very healing or very insightful to a different perspective. Again, this is why I think Usher Let It Burn, if you listen to it after this reading, you will get a different perspective on that song. I don't know why that's coming up, but listen to that song and read those lyrics. But you also have domestic harmony. There is something happening. This could be a new change in location, right? But this could just be also a family matter. Something happening in your family, in your home, but there is domestic harmony coming into play here. There's a lot of healing energy, the color blue, right? And then you have self-love in the back, because that's what it is about at the end of the day. Like, you loving yourself. You've been through the fire, right? That's what I was getting. You've been through the fire. You've been through pain, like straight pain. You've seen darkness, and now you're starting to understand or have clarity on things. Wow. All right, let's see what angels have to say about this message. What do our angels, your angels, have to say about this message? This is resonating for you like this. If you feel like this resonates with someone else, please share it. Save this for later. Save this to come back to, because this is a very like pinnacle time in your life right now. Things are definitely shifting. They're moving, and it's once they start moving, you might literally again be moving. But once you start moving, it's done. Like, everything in the past, everything that's literally gonna get left behind is gonna stay there, and it cannot come with you. Okay. What do our angels have to say about this? Pack your bags. Yeah. You have no. Interesting. Actually makes sense. It's up to you. I'm going to get 6 of these. Within the next few months. So this may be happening within the next few months. That could be that phone call, that shift, that change, that move. Perfect timing. Of course, everything is in divine timing. Of course, with the Wheel of Fortune too. You also have yes. So whatever you were asking about, there's a no and there's a yes. There's two. I'm definitely there's 2 options. There's 2 people. There's 2 things in your life where one is a yes and one is a straight no. But you also have a year from now. So within the next few months, so 3 months from now, between next year, which is actually not that far. I mean, it says a year from now, but I am getting next year, 2025. But again, this is a timeless message. So in between that time frame, this could be happening for you, or you are realizing that, or you are witnessing the shift or seeing the shift happening. But it is about perfect timing. This is about divine timing, especially with like this healing, and then you have the thinking man, co-creation, the Wheel of Fortune. Like, this is all about divine timing. This is all about divine timing. I am getting to, when it comes to, it's up to you. It's up to you how you want to do this. It's up to you where you want to go, what you want to do. It's up to you, of course, what perspective you want to see this from. Because you can see this from 2 different perspectives. Again, there's 2 options here. You can either see this as an orphaned, abandoned, in the dark, or you can see this maneuvering and pushing you towards your new life. You have two options here. So it's basically which one, I'm trying to show you both at the same time, but which one are you going to choose? Which one are you going to claim, right? So I'm like, this could be about relationships, this could be about jobs, but this is about even bigger. This is about your life, the direction you want your life to go into, the direction you want to seek towards, the direction of where you want to go in your life. It's up to you where you want to go, how you want to view it. It's up to you. You have the power to change this in your life. Nobody else. I'm going to end this message with these cards. It's the tea leaf cards. Love these cards. And I'm going to end it here with these, and then I'm going to let you go on your merry way. I hope this video wasn't too long, but again, I did say I wanted to get as detailed as possible. And I hope that this resonated for you. I hope that you did get some clarity. But let's just finish this. Let's close this message, please. Yeah. I was getting that, actually. And this is why I love these cards, because they always match up. Every time they match up. And I'm going to mention this first because this is, again, about timing. This is a timeless message. This doesn't have to happen in 2024, 2025. This could happen 4 years from now, 3 years from now, 10 years from now. It doesn't matter. But we're going to get into it. You could have stuff that you may have done in the past come back and literally change your life. I am getting that too. I am getting like the scene from, I don't know if you watch Steven Universe, but there's a scene where his old manager from when he did music, this is so funny, his old manager came back for something else, but also to give him a check for a song, a jingle that he did years prior to when he did it. And it literally came back and propelled him with lots of money, and he was able to do a lot of things with this money. So it could be that story, but something along the lines of maybe something you did in the past is now coming to the forefront and propelling you and pushing you forward into this new life that you're gonna have. And okay, all right. So this is what I wanted to talk about first. You have December here. I did say the end of the year. Something is happening at the end of the year for sure. Again, a lot of you may be on different timelines, so you know the end of the year or December may be further away from you depending on when you watch this video. But in this time frame, December is not that far from now, and I did say the end of the year, so something is definitely happening at the end of the year for you. Something is shifting, something is moving at the end of the year. You also have April. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. You could also be dealing with a Taurus or an Aries. Or something may have happened in April that's coming back in December. Now, depending on when you watch this, something that happened in December could come into the next year in April. Don't know. But again, this is the next few months. And then within the next few months from now is December. So something's happening in December. You also have Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. That could be that phone call. That could be that other option, that person, maybe that deceptive energy, doesn't matter. You also have Bridge, because successfully you're overcoming a problem as well, right? And it's so funny because with that finger, right, it says up to you and she's pointing to you. Maybe you could be the problem. It could be you. And when I say it could be you, again, this could be your mindset and how you're viewing things. You could be the problem. You need to change your perspective. You also have club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. And this is a reminder of why it's up to you. And nobody else can change that for you but you. You also have a leg, stepping into a new experience, that new life we talked about, right? You have pin, a new job and career. Listen, some of you are getting a new job, essentially. This may even require you to move out of state, move out of this home, move into a new area. It doesn't matter, right? You also have something important, such as a new job or a raise. There is a new job. This could be a new job in terms of like your purpose, like what you want to do. Like maybe you want to leave the job that you have so that you can venture into a more fulfilling job, a more fulfilling career, something that is meant, right? Something that is of purpose, that is aligned with you. But y'all get into the bag. Somebody's getting a new job here. And this is a big deal for you because maybe you have been in this financial space, or even this is a space where it's just like you've just been in the dark. Maybe you've been in the dark about this job, or in the dark about where you want to go, what direction you want to go. And now you're starting to get the clarity that you need. You're going to get the clarity. You're going to be able to find what it is that you've been looking for, because you've been looking for it in the dark. You've been looking for it, and now you have finally not only made the decision, but you found it. I don't know what it is, baby, but you found it. You also have the sun. Maybe this is what you found: happiness and well-being. You also have someone working against you behind your back with the rat here. And maybe that deceptive energy and why you should take your time. You also have frying pan, trouble, accusations. I am getting too, maybe somebody lost their job here due to someone working against you. Maybe you were accused of something at your job. Maybe you were accused of maybe stealing or lying or something, but this propels you to push you into something that's more for you. You also have opportunity or windfall, carrot. There's a new opportunity here for you. You have arrow. You are on the right path. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, so keep going, okay? You also have man, dealings or relationship with a man. Now you could be a man. This could be the man that you're dealing with. Again, there's two options of men. Maybe you're a man. Could be that Capricorn, Sagittarius, or that Aries/Taurus. Who knows? You also have someone that's behaving stupidly with the turkey. Again, this could be you. You could be a man, and you could be. I didn't mean to say like. I didn't mean it like that. But you could be in this space where you might be acting stupidly because you might be acting from, again, that past energy, that place of hurt. You also have bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Okay. You have a two-faced friend, cat. X. You have kangaroo, unsettled times and need to plan ahead. Okay. You also have the star. You have guaranteed success. So regardless, I'm going to say Capricorn. Regardless of what happens, it's going to be successful. It's going to be in your favor because God is working with you. Okay. You also have the elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Okay. You also have the torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And you have older man. So I'm telling you there's two options here. But I'm also getting this is you. If you don't have to necessarily be a man, but just the perspective of being a man, right? And then becoming an older man, a wiser man, a man that is who thinks from a more worldly view, or a more a view where it's more whole versus a very direct view, right? Because the older man obviously has been through more. He's been through more. He's learned more. Essentially, he has seen more. He has gotten different perspectives on the same situations and different situations. Some of you, if you're a man, you could just be getting older, and you just realize that you're getting older. And that's okay, because you're realizing that with that comes with the wisdom, or with that comes with clarity on things and why certain things happen, and you move certain ways, and so on and so forth. But again, even if you're not a man, this could still apply. But again, this could also just be the two options, dealing in a relationship with an older man and dealing in relationships with a man. So that's all I have for you. I was going to say Taurus, so maybe you could be a Taurus. But that's all I have for you for today. I hope that this resonated for you. I hope this clarified some things for you. And I'm hoping that you come back for more. I love you all. Please stay tuned for more videos like this, especially more spiritual talk videos. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.